Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, KHG, and today is the first official episode of Vambrace called Soul. Recently I did do a first impression video, but the save data on that video was removed to have a fresh playthrough from the beginning today. I'm just going to change the sound in my headphones before we begin. Welcome to the channel, thank you for dropping in. Bear with me for a second. Yeah, bear with me a second, Sebro, I did see the message. Yep, I did see you. I'm having a lot of controller issues today. Apologies, there's a lot of controller issues today. Well, it's the USB rather than the controller itself, but yep. Why isn't there we go? Nothing was working. You know, I'm getting annoyed here. So my controller's been ridiculous, so I have to run with half power. Unfortunately, I'm going to turn the music off because of copyright. Yeah, so while the story plays out, how have you been, Sebro? Alright, so this is the small tutorial section that shows you the basics. I'm doing okay. We recently did a couple of streams of Fortnite because some of you guys wanted to play that. As you saw, because you're in the chat group, of course. Which reminds me, when you become a subscriber and you have a PSN that you don't mind sharing, if you contact me with the PSN name yesterday, well, PSN name on the bottom of the screen, I will add you to the subscriber chat group so you can all chat to each other and suggest games. Yeah, this is very similar to Darkest Dungeon, but slightly more nice to look at. I did see your message, Sebro, no problem, because I understand, like, you have school and stuff, or you have things to do with your mum or your brother, or you might even be helping in the cafe, you never know. It's just nice you can pop in whenever you can. which reminds me, when you have time, drop a message in the chat group about your time zone so I can work out the best time for everybody. Exactly as you just said, it was late and you had to sleep, which is totally fine. And that is part of the reason I've been wanting people's time zones. Yeah, can you put it in the group as well? You can tell me here, that's fine. But can you type it in the chat group as well later? I thought you did school in the morning and finished at 4 PM. That's how most schools work. I mean, it's absolutely fine to... Oh, so you do the afternoon, you do 12:30 till 4. Oh, you do Canada time education rather than Turkey. Okay, so you've told the online people that you're in a different place and need to start your education at a different time. As you can see, and I know sometimes people don't like to read in these streams, you know, so basically it's just explaining health and vigor bars which are there. The health is red and the vigor is yellow, and if the vigor drops then the character doesn't want to fight anymore. And well, it's like a stress meter, and the red is a health meter, and at the bottom is the flourish thing which unlocks a special, like a big team special I suppose. Yeah, times are fine, but what I meant was, is your time relative to the UK. That's why I need most of your guys' time zones for the regular viewers, so I can try and land it at a time where you guys are available to enjoy yourself watching the streams without impacting your education or your sleep. Okay, so that would have been dangerous, but again, this is just a tutorial. To help you out, to answer your question, here in the UK as we speak it's 8:22 AM. Because the character had high, forgot the word for it. So right now you're at 12:22 in the afternoon, right? Well, 11:22 in the afternoon, if it's 3 hours. Okay, so you're 3 hours, so whenever you're free later you need to drop that into the group, because I'll be making notes later. It's just to make things nicer for you guys, and it helps the channel to have more live viewers as well. Again, for people watching as purely as a video, if you don't like watching it live, that won't affect you, but your comments will always be replied to if you leave a comment when it becomes a video. So don't worry, if you're a video viewer, nothing will change for you. So that's absolutely fine, guys. Yeah, thank you very much for saying that, but I want to try and be as fair as possible to everyone who comes and watch. Yeah, again, you're very, very correct, but lately, due to bad timing, there hasn't been that many live viewers. And obviously, if you have a live channel that obviously I've chosen to be a live driven channel, then the entertainment and energy comes from people who come in live from the chat. I mean, obviously you guys still get chat with me regardless. Why is this not moving? As it froze? Oh, it's saying, do I want to move the woman? No, I don't. Okay. I know the game's saying might be a good idea. And Asia, some Asian countries, Indonesia and the Philippines. Which obviously is great, guys. We're just mentioning it for the purpose of trying to get a good time zone for everyone, or a relatively fair one. Because obviously if it's times like midnight, 2 in the morning, it would be very rare that a person would be able to watch live. It's common sense. So if you're a watcher but you don't watch live, you're welcome to leave your time zone in the comments. Ninjaku. Or is it a healing thing? Oh, he's boosted up his own health and vigor. Okay. Look after yourself, I guess. You're in the subscriber chat because you're a subscriber, so bro, that's why you're there. Yeah, exactly, you're there because you have the right to be there. You're a subscriber and you have PSN, so you're added to the group. That's how the subscriber chat groups work. Well, in the case of me and this channel anyway. Yeah, I'm sure people know that, but in case people don't wish to read, so bro was saying in general that if other subscribers don't see him in the streams or the group chat, it's because he's busy or asleep, which is completely fine, of course, because everyone has their own thing to do. After all, the purpose of this channel is just entertainment when you guys are not busy and you want a bit of a getaway or escape from your normal day, or just random entertainment. Ah, that's cheap. I'll explain what I mean by cheap. This is actually voiced. The lady does talk. But because I turn the music down to avoid copyright, you can't hear the voice anymore. Including me, I can't hear the voice. So she's basically talking about how her father gave her a gift, and the gift allows her to go through the shield wall of this magical city. But as you saw, the game's basically you have a mini squad, and you if you guys have, I know it's annoying, but I did have a lot of copyright claims recently, which isn't a problem at the moment because I'm not monetized, but if I ever am in the future, I need to keep an eye on that. But very quickly, for those who are familiar with the roguelike genre, you play a game or a run, they're known as runs of course, you get as far as you can, you collect treasures or magic spells, and at some point you lose or die and you'll reset, but you keep everything you collect, all the skills. That's known as a roguelike because of a famous game called Rogue, I believe. That's where the term came from. And this game's a roguelike, so you know the lady gets magic powers and armors and things. Not lately, but he does every now and again. I'm assuming he's busy with family because as you know, he was a very active viewer. And if you do watch this, hi Alex, we haven't forgot you, my friend. But he hasn't been around lately, but you know, just most people haven't been around lately. But no, I think it's due to the times I was streaming. Although the very last fortnight went reasonably well. So this lady, the lady is the person we take control of. This lady highlighted here. And because this is the preamble, I'll skip through. Basically, she was arrested. Yep, correct, and I'll just reiterate what you said. Zebra says, just so you're all aware, Alex is a subscriber and a regular viewer, that's why we're mentioning him. And we, you know, for people that don't show up after a while, we always mention them and say hello in case they're managing to watch, even if they can't make live. He's always been a great supporter of the channel. As of all you early subscribers, you guys are great. And you know, I pride myself on having an almost perfect memory when it comes to my subscribers. Sebro, who's in the chat today, he's an early subscriber. So is Alex. Also Courtney, that you guys would have seen in the chat, she was a relatively early subscriber. April, big fan of Fortnite. We did Fortnite with April and Courtney yesterday, I believe. No, it wasn't yesterday, it was the day before in UK time. That was quite a lot of fun, or at least funny, because I was terrible at the game, so... Well, it was funny, at least funny to them, which that's the whole point, it's entertainment. Yeah, that would be good, but Spider-Man won't be for a long time because I literally only have a few of the percent of the 100% run left on the main story, because the main story's done, as you remember, because I was there when I technically completed the game. But for the 100% trophy, there's 4 or 6% left, which is mostly the pigeon side quests. And of course there's the DLC, because the beginning of the third DLC is chasing vans. And I can get the first van but I can't get anywhere near the second van, so I couldn't pass it. So rather than doing the same thing over and over again and having no advancement on stream, I saved it up and used the space for a different game. But Spider-Man will return at some point just to fully complete whatever's left. So just going through there, the person who is in charge of what we would class as police realises she's not a problem and gave her a small amount of local currency, and the character's saying they're hungry. So this is the tutorial to run to the shops. Yeah, the Spider-Man was what made my channel grow, literally doubled in size. Cause it was 60 and then it ballooned to 100, and by the time it was done it peaked about 140, and then the ones after that were general, which every subscription is equal, of course. So thank you to everyone who is subbed so far. But yeah, to answer your question, definitely. Yeah, from when you saw and from when Spider-Man was introduced, it was over 90 subs, you're correct. I am considering Miles Morales in the future, but only when it goes on a deep discount. Because it is important to, you know, get things people will enjoy, yes, but you shouldn't chase certain games just because people will watch it. It should make sense. I haven't, actually I have one of the Marvel Legos. I have Age of Ultron Lego. Is it actually called Lego Age of Ultron? It's like the big Lego head with the red eyes. So I do have one of them. I got it with all the DLC, and I've also got Lego villains with the Joker and Harley Quinn, and all the DLC of that as well. The one you were talking about was the Age of Ultron with the Avengers. Yeah, that's the one I've got, the Ultron one, exactly what you just said, yeah. Okay, so this is basically how the overworld works. If you're following totally what the game wants you to do, you just head to the markers. So it wants me to buy food. I've never streamed Lego, to be honest. I didn't think people would be that interested. Because I know like some people forget to check Twitter. That's why I made the chat group, so you can have information in the chat group, or you can suggest games in the chat group, and that goes for any subscribers. If you want to suggest games, please, you know, either tweet me at the Twitter at the bottom of the screen, or if you are in the PSN chat group, use the chat group and just say, hey, do you have this game? I'd like to see it. And if I have it, I can put it in rotation at some point. Right, so the character has just said, who is this smooth talking character? Obviously I'm paraphrasing. Oh Oh, that, yeah, that's annoying. I did that. It does take a little while. Yeah, that's annoying. I can't remember what I actually did right now, but I've definitely done that bit. Because sometimes it's simple things, but because of the nature of how the Lego games work, you know what the solving of the problem is, but you don't know where to stand the character or when to press the button. Like, what you think is the answer is genuinely the correct answer, but because you have to stand in a certain place, it makes you think it's the wrong answer. Okay, so she's mostly in a monologuing, but I'm gonna call him Catman till I read his name correctly. As far as I knew, I'm probably incorrect, but Nick Fury can't wall jump. Or if he can, it's only very, very specific walls. Bear with me a second, just moving an earpiece. Yeah, the lady can wall jump. Yeah, that's Agent. Is it not Agent Hill? But I know who the lady is, because it was the partner who was with him when he got Thanos snapped, when they showed the bleeper of Captain Marvel at the very end of one of the Marvel films. Agent Hill, possibly. Also, this is just explaining how the money works. Also, there's food, there's health items. I'm gonna get one of these because the game's all like, buy one of these. No problem, thank you for popping in, Sebro, and thank you for the chat, of course. I'll see you soon, my friend. If I'm not live by the time you come back, just message in the PSN group if you're anywhere near your PlayStation at some point. Yeah, bye for now. Hopefully there will be a small stream later as well, because this stream won't be incredibly long, because it's just to introduce the game. So I will see you at some point later. So thanks again to Sebro for dropping in today. She's the head of the guards, or what? I don't know the correct term at the moment, and I apologise for that. But she doesn't know that we've been released and that we're not a criminal. So she's asked for, oh there you go, the lady's called Lyric. Our character Lyric to be arrested again and taken back to the prison area because she didn't know. Again, this is a tutorial section, so to save you reading everything, guys, I will burn through the text. But when we're actually in the proper game out of the tutorial section, I will stop and read the text. So she's asking about the tension between people in the city that aren't shielded by the magic and people that are. Yeah, so just to reiterate guys, when you do pop in live, if you're ever thinking of doing that for regular video viewers of course, if you do and you have the ability to use the chat function on your device, if you drop in a live chat I will always reply and talk with you regardless of the topic, as you saw with myself and Sebro. Okay, so this is the first big enemy of the tutorial section. Oh, actually no, it's a story enemy of the tutorial section. Okay. She's basically saying, I didn't know you could fight enemies. Welcome to the channel, to the newest viewer. If you're a returning viewer, thank you for dropping in again. If you are new, this is the KHG channel, where we play a large selection of games and all the content is live, so you will see mistakes, you will see my thoughts and feelings as I play, and if you do use the chat you will always be replied to. And if you're not familiar with this particular game, this game's called Vambrace Cold Soul, and it's a roguelike based around the story of this lady called Lyric, who's following the wishes of her late father, going to a magical land to uncover magical secrets, apparently. So what these future secrets might be, we will find out in due time, I guess. It would seem I've gone the wrong way. Yeah, because this is just like, you can talk to them, but I don't think they say much at this time. Captain Esquire won't save my life during a surface mission. I owe him a huge gratitude and will gladly pledge myself to his service. Well, you look like you already work for him because you wear him in the blue. Okay, so back out. Let's go through the door, see what happens. This eventually becomes important. It's like pages of a codex, and basically like any game of this nature, the codex reminds you of things in the world or things that you find. So the lady doesn't trust our character at the moment. Oh, Frostfall is the name of the magical barrier that lets people in or keeps them out, etc, etc. To be honest, I think I've got myself slightly lost. Oh, okay, I need to go through the green door. Okay. Like I say, technically I have done this area once in the first impressions video of this game, but you know, sometimes you forget. So I'd assume I just stand here. Frostfall's cut off supplies. We're talking about getting the supplies handled. Is this the fella? Nope, he's an ordinary guard. Are you the guy? Nope. Supposed to be a guy in here? Or have I gone to the wrong... Oh, here we go. There he is, yes. Exclamation point. Yeah, so again, due to the nature of the game, this first episode might only go for an hour. And subsequent episodes will also be roughly an hour, purely because it's the nature of the game and because it's so formulaic of go to the place, press the thing, go to the place, press the thing, occasional battle. I don't want to burn you guys out on it too much in a single episode stream that I call Epi-Streams. That's where the name comes from. So I'll begin with like 1 hour or under episodes for this particular game. If you guys think that's a good length for each episode, let me know. So again, you know, I am burning through the text here, but it's nothing really pertinent at the moment. They're asking about how did the character Lyric get through the Frostfall barrier, and she says, oh, I'm wearing what was the word she used? It does have a magical name, but it's basically the wrist bracelet she has, or the wrist gauntlet, and she can't remove it. Because the guy's about to say, oh, you should take it off and let us use it. There you go, it's called the Ether Brace, which is on the arm, of course. And he says we can use it to fight the bad or the evils. I know that's not exactly what he says, but again, paraphrasing. And she says, sadly I can't remove it, it just doesn't come off. Let's go through this door anyway, see if there's any sort of okay, wrong way, so we're gonna go back. You can see a mini map at some point, but I'm just gonna aim around and kind of find things as I go around the world. Obviously I have to go to some places specifically, that's the whole point of having the markers on the map. Like this will be a codex piece, as we saw the marker earlier. and another one. They're just reminders because the codex itself is actually here. They're the 3 skills available to, I'm going to say, our character, because hopefully when there's more live viewers, outside of combat, you guys can choose things if there happens to be character choices. Okay, so big posh fella here, he wants a quick chat. He's the director of the North Venture Company in Duckheim, that's how I'm going to pronounce it. Assembling an expedition to the entertainment district. Apparently so she basically admits it. He's like, well, if you are going there, I've got a special request. The merchant Manduk is currently in possession of something he wants. A golden seal called the Oxay. I'm gonna call it Oxay. Okay, confers legitimacy to its owner to conduct business on behalf of the North Venture Company. Basically, it's like a token to say you're allowed to do business wherever you have this Oxay. So I'm assuming that'll be like a kind of semi-side quest. And as you can see, it's definitely done something because the markers come up yellow now. So if you go completely to where the marker is, how would I do that? Do I go this way? Yep, okay, I'll go this way. So I actually remember this bit. This lady here, she's the one that gives us a room for our home base. Helga the innkeeper. After this I don't know much of what happens because this is where the first look finished. Well, again, as you can see, there's a page for the codex. This is Untitled Chapter. They don't say anything important to the story, but let's take a quick look. Also, I've dropped in, so that's not my room. There you go, you can see it says door locked. That's not my room, you can't go there, it's not a workable exit. Again, Idle Chapter there, but I can look at this poster. Community announcement. Dearest patrons of the Lost Lady Pub and Inn, come to my attention that many of you have been leaving empty mugs and bottles strewn about the premises. Just because it's the apocalypse doesn't mean you have to act like this. Please do your part in keeping the Lost Lady clean. That is a very fair request. I'm going to talk to this lady. Bear with me, guys. She says that they seem both like adventurers, or at least she knows she is, but she doesn't want to make friends at this point. So I believe I've been there already, so there must be another door somewhere. So back up to the top. There's apparently some very surprised people there. This might be the room to the door to the personal room, and it does seem like it is. Nothing that side, there's your door. Yeah, there you go. And I believe there is an option to change your clothes if you really want to. And obviously she cleaned up the room to her liking, which is a reasonable change of graphics. She's just remarking that she actually has a bed now, so... And if I want to change the character skin, okay, let's see. You unlock skins through the game, basically. And when you begin the game, you have two choices: civilian clothes or the garb of where you came from. So, whoa, what happened here? Oh, they're all the empty ones, are they? That's random. Wow, that jumps. That is a big old jump. I'm gonna get her to wear the civilian stuff. Just something different to look at, there's no other reason. Oh, I think I'm supposed to sleep. Let's have a look at the fire. Yeah, why not? Just sleep. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm definitely gonna do the first expedition. I don't know much about buying the correct things at the moment, so because this is a roguelike, I'm gonna risk the very first expedition and not overspend. Because obviously you need money for hired hands, so do you go here? No, you actually go to the board, right? I think this is me thinking out loud, guys. If any of you have played this game before, you are more than welcome to give tips. Just saying, on this board you have willing comrades, added their names here. You can select them to join you, and of course 4 candidates for now, but you'll unlock more as the game goes on. I think that's it. Okay, can I afford them? So I'm not very good with small text, so I'm just going to take my time to read them. Do I pay them, or do I just press them? I'm just going to press them. Avoids traps, so we definitely need a trap guy. Spread damage, that's a good one. I'm just going on what they do, and I can fit one more, so I've got distracts enemies or stuns enemies. I can't make out that first word just because obviously the screen's smaller when the text is there. I'll go for stun enemies because they have a scouting skill as well. I don't think, yeah, the part is full. Okay, I thought they'd make me pay for them, so I didn't spend any stuff. But yeah, no problem. So again, if this is relatively like Darkest Dungeon, they might end up dead, so you have to replace them, or you replace them, or the ones you're using now are having a rest at least. Let's see. Again, apologies for skipping the text, but it doesn't seem that important at the moment. It was just saying point of no return, so... Right, so we're going to do the first expedition just to see how unforgiving this game is.
We have a job to do.
And yeah, it's just giving small details. The ascending room is an ancient, did I say that right? Yep, the ascending room is an ancient device constructed to ferry passengers from Launch to various locations on the surface. Choose your desired destination and go. Okay. I believe we literally are going to the entertainment district because there is a side mission there, or main mission depending how the game works. Looks like this is the hidden entrance to the city. You could freeze to death up there. I better hustle if I want to find Isabel. So there's a thing. When you camp, you restore your health and vigor. Oh no, you have to have items to restore the health and vigor. Okay. Which I should have known that, but still. Yeah, I should have bought proper items. Okay, so bear with me a second guys, I'm going to read this out loud even though some of it's obvious to certain players. Your party will be able to use supplies during this lull in your expedition. Make sure you take time to benefit from planning accordingly. You need to choose someone to oversee the camp. This person will manage supplies, security and morale while the party is resting. It's usually good to pick a person with high Overwatch skill. Your chosen Overwatch can amuse the party with song and story to restore vigor. Success is determined by the Overwatch stat. The Overwatch will guard the camp when your party chooses to rest. Sleep will restore health, and success is again determined by the Overwatch stat. Sorry about the glitchy there, I have a weird analog stick. Shadow monsters and fences can use ravens to scout streets in your current neighbourhood, thus revealing where you can expect to encounter them. Good. I'm glad I picked a scout, one person that has scouting skills. And off we go with no items. So yay me for being prepared, and the first trophy of the proper run through, not including the tutorial trophies of course. This was the lady we met in the very beginning tutorial. Okay, let's do this properly. This is the first time I've had to deal with the possibility of camping in such conditions. A good camping spot might be the difference between life and death. Make sure your Overwatch is a high stat. Okay. What should I be worried about? She says spooks are naturally drawn to presences and you're being haunted the moment you set foot out here. Almost everything has an irrational desire to see you dead. Make sure the person leading your team can detect traps. I think the rest is obvious, so check his status in the bottom left corner of the screen. When ghost fog comes, you'll know the mad shades are nearby. When that happens, make sure you leave as quickly as possible. Okay, so let's just read through properly. Terror will increase as your party explores the field. It will drop again once you enter a new neighbourhood. So basically when it gets up to the line, run away sort of. Yeah, basically before it gets too high, run away and live another day, I suppose. How do we change the... It did tell me. Again, this is me thinking out loud, guys, don't worry. This is about the codex, of course. How do I... I'm just checking the settings. No buttons screen, thank you game, that's great. Bear with me a second, guys. Okay, here we go. Inventory, whatever, maps, bio. Yeah, but how do I switch them around? I think I'll do that at the beginning of the I don't have to officially put them in the right order yet, but I think the hey, first time through, even though it's automatic, it still counts. Okay, so bear with me a second. That's the backpack, that's the thing. Oh, back, this will be a codec. Again, be prepared for mistakes, because I don't know how to change the lead character. That's an enemy. Oh no, he's not an enemy by the look of it. He wants a price. What does he want for giving us directions? Ah, so they both want the I forgot the word for it, but there you go, the oxide. I'll keep it vague. You need to know a thing or two about doing business. I think even though they're both not exactly trustworthy, I'd give it to an alive person rather than a ghost person. Okay, so it's telling me I can leave anytime I want. Interesting. Let's try this way. So how do I, sorry, I'm just checking buttons again, guys. I genuinely don't know how to switch. Because that lady there at the bottom of the screen, she has high stats for stuff. Again, as you can see. And a third. Thank you for the wood. And I was about to say some of these will be dangerous, but because old beardy fella, he has high skill in traps, managed to avoid danger for everybody at least. Need to take that stuff, it's just yeah, let's go up. We can always go. Oh, that was quite good. So yeah, it's
wary eye.
Up here we go. Oh, interesting. They will go in the cave or avoid it. I think because this is the first time, let's be a bit brave and go in it. Who should take the action? The scout. Oh great, she's scared. And there you go, there's the debuff kicking in. You might be scared, my friend, but you need to do your job. Or at least your role for the team. Let's go up. Did we not just come this way? Yeah, we did. Sure, I've gone back on myself there. Sorry, guys. Creepy sound effects are quite cool. This is the camp section. How do I know who's got good Overwatch? I didn't check stats, to be honest. I should have checked stats. Okay, I actually need to see this. Okay. You have to find the exit to be able to leave, and you need to do that before the green hits the red, ideally. You need to clear 5 neighborhoods to reach the boss. Okay, is this a dungeon crawler? Okay, cool, I'm about that. Where are we now? So, we're currently here. The treasure's all the way back to the left. Okay. Also, there's your map. Okay, so we go codex for a second. Here we go. Overwatch skill according to this. I always forget what those things mean. She should have been the camp leader and he's got a good Overwatch for... I don't know, I always forget what stuff means. I genuinely don't know, I apologise guys, I'll is there a way to check the oh dear, I've messed up again I guess. Okay, so apparently this lady has skills, right? Oh, I just turned out the... Oh, well that's a mistake. Can I do it again? Nope. Okay. Made a mistake there. Ooh. Okay, did they all avoid it? They all avoided it, but it took a toll on the Vigor, of course. Okay, so this time I'm gonna let this lady do it because she has the highest number. I know it's a cheap way of doing it, but
Oi there!
let's see, what can she do? Sleep does thin, but I want to actually,
Huh?
I want to do the skill thing. How do I do the skill thing? There you go, music. That'll get the, it'll get the Vigor back up, but obviously the green smoke raises also. I know it's not called green smoke, but you get my point. Physical health is fine, so let's go guys. So far I like this ever so slightly more than Darkest Dungeon because it's slightly easier to understand. Here comes the first fight because that's a ghost.
Keep a wary eye.
Ooh. Care to play a game of chance? Have a seat, let's have some fun. The game is simple, 4 cards. Okay, I'm in. Who would I pick? I don't know who would be good at this. Let's say Trap Dude. Let's give Trap Dude a go. Queen, Jester, King. I'm gonna go. It's probably a setup regardless. So I'm gonna go Queen. It's a setup, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. Okay, so because of losing, we lost 30 of the local currency. It's not the end of the world. That is if no one blocks it. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky to the main character, she took one right in the leg. So the next stop, or at least after the first battle, she may need a rest. Seems a bit, I'm gonna go up. Because I think you can only look at the map when, no, okay, where are we now? So up. I'm not going back to there, so to the right, up, it's a long way. Okay, so it's to the right, up, to the left, and I was avoiding a definite Beyonce reference there. So right, up, left, up, and then straight right. So assuming there might be some fights, because that's just the nature of the game. So this is the up. So again, just to check I'm reading the map correctly, yes, it needs to be up. Is there an up option? Okay. Right. It did say question mark, so... Right, do I go? Yes. Definitely. Go up, wrong button, so... Actually... Oh, here we go. Danger time. Right, I'm not sure what that was, but okay. Obviously that was very luckily a triple hit. I'm just picking on the weakest, because I'm not sure the abilities. This is their attacks, of course. Simple shot, took a bit of damage away. Oh, so you can swap them around. Okay, I'm gonna do that then. I'm gonna put swap those around. Oh, that gave up a turn, didn't it? I think so, so I'll have to do that another time. Okay, so because I moved around, I'm assuming she couldn't attack. Fair enough. Oof, you need to swap. Or I need to swap with her at least. Because they're all aiming at the lady and I can't have that. So now I understand why you've got distract characters. Then I'm gonna swap again. Put the so-called main character at the back. Go triple attack again, even though there's two of them. Okay, so this helps. Any healing? No, so let's crossbow. Nice, then I got him, yep. A bag filled with stuff. Let's take everything. And as you can see, we've gone over the quota for creepy stuff, so there is going to be more problems. So I have a feeling somebody is gonna get killed. So again, just checking the map. Yeah, there's a lot of issues going on here. Oh dear. I knew this was happening, and rather than running away, I carried on. Just, well played me. Okay, damage was reasonable, but not the smartest thing. Yep, they went straight for her. How you doing? Oh, she kinda blocked it. Really? Oh, she's healed herself, okay. I'm gonna just have to play, obviously, and go one by one. I don't want to bring her out of her spot, so I'll use the bow. First one down. Might win the combat, but one of them may end up biting it, I think is the if I just increase the attack or oh dear, I think I know what that did. Yeah, basically whoever he picks draws aggro, I think. I will test that next time, but taking two out in one go does help, so I'm going to switch them. Because I think she's too far away to use her skill. Then I'm going to shield because she's nearly dead. And then I'm going to... I can get away with not shielding with him because he still has his life. So, I mean, yeah, we took one properly in the chest there, but okay, well, you need to give him the old choppy chop. There you go. They're not healthy by any means, but I do like the bow, but that didn't do a lot of damage, but it did seem to weaken, which is good. Yeah, it must have weakened. Yep, that did it. Whether by luck or skill, everyone survived. So I'm going this way because there was supposed to be a chest or something, but maybe it got removed because of the evil. Okay, so until further notice, I'm literally going to go for the closest way to the exit on the far right hand side, or the next, oh dear, I was about to say, or the next opportunity to heal, but yeah. So if I had to draw aggro, I guess it would be this lady. Yeah, that means they're gonna all aim at this lady. Well, I thought they were supposed to. I'm gonna really have to see what those skills actually do. Can she not do that? I guess not. Okay, I was trying to do the double arrow thing. I think it was blocked. Well played. As you can tell, certain things I'm just winging. It's basically pick the skill, aim at the bad guy, pick the skill, aim at the bad guy. As I learn things properly, I will explain what I'm doing and so on and so on. But until that time, I can't really do that. Okay, so yes, you're gonna have to take the lead. Unfortunately, it does give up a turn, I think. Yeah, that's a problem. One, well, technically two's nearly dead, so Archer's a problem, so hopefully you need to hit the archer, my friend. If I'd have realised it before, I'd have gone from the archers from the very beginning, but obviously I didn't. So this is where the learning comes from. Again, you know, the odds are some characters will die. Hopefully I can keep the lady alive, but if she, I say the lady, the main character, Lyric at the back, but she's basically one bad hit away from dying, so I did go in unprepared, to be completely honest. As you guys saw, there's not much damage happening. Yeah, they're tough. I mean, I might eventually beat them, but not the greatest. But that guy has been weakened, so luckily that attack did finish him. But it is seeming more likely. I really don't know what that does. I think he is supposed to aggro the attack. Oh no, Lyrics down, which I believe is the end of the run. She doesn't really have defensive spells. I will be doing a test run or two away from stream to figure out what things actually do. Okay, so this is what happens. She got beat, she's been out cold for days, and they're back at the pub waiting for her. Basically, we got whooped. Okay, so I believe I lost my prizes is the wrong word, I guess. But did we keep them? Did we lose them? Let's see. Weight, money, items, food, is this sellable, I guess? I don't get what I'm doing with stuff, but okay. I'm not quite sure there. I'd assume most of them are sellable because it's the beginning of the game. Alright, cool. Alright, so these are all the doctor people. Okay, well, I got myself lost here because these are only talking NPCs. Okay, a bit annoyed at myself for getting lost in a place where I shouldn't be getting lost. Okay, so I'm on the 4th floor, okay. So I need to go down, of course. Down again. There should be one more down, okay, across instead. I'll be doing this a lot, by the way, guys, just checking the map and stuff. There's well, not my friends, but one of the people from the more friendlier part of the world. Okay, so the NPC, well, not the, I keep saying NPCs, so the people who didn't get killed, oh, this is a workshop, okay. What's your deal, machine? Okay, this is Codex. This must be an upgrade area, so Do I get power upgrades or something? Okay, I can put items in there, but I mean, yeah, okay, but I'm not out of space yet, so what's your deal? Okay, so basically that's just an area for dropping off loot. See, it's saying go there, but I mean, I am gonna go there again because clearly I'm missing something. Right, so workshop. Do a quick run through of the text. Nothing, okay. Broken or resting, do I look this? Ah, okay. Okay, so now I can make stuff sometimes. That's why I've been given a trophy. Can I make any of these? I can make one of those. I can make a herbal balm. That can be used to soothe. Definitely need that. And at the moment I can't make any of that. Can I make any of that? No, but I do have the wood for dwarven brew in the future. Not bad, okay. As you can see, pieces for recipes of things. So, you know, it's important to pick up things when you're out, even if you get completely knocked out like I did. Again, sorry about the glitch thing, but that just happens. That's an issue with my controller, as I mentioned before. So should the exclamation mark should disappear now. Yeah, because I learned how to use the thing. Okay. Asking me to leave again. Okay, where am I leaving to?
We have a job to do.
Oh, okay, well, for the first episode, I think this is far enough. Well, obviously I'm going to restock and resupply away from stream, and then when we begin again, I will be stocked. There'll be very simple things like food and hopefully healing items. In fact, I will save it in the, I thought it was the shopping area, but clearly not. It's almost like I don't know the map. This is definitely the shopping area because you can see the marker for the okay, so this is where I'll save it. Hopefully. Where's the save? Oh, you have to sleep in the... Okay, right, so I went the wrong place to save. Okay. See, it's important to almost make mistakes to learn. That's where you can drop items from last time, if you remember. Is this how you get... Why do I always forget the way of things? I'm like this in most games, guys, with like... let's see, you look fresh off the boat from Medina. I don't believe we've met. Basically the character's just chatting away here. Probably shouldn't skip through the text, but well, we know the one guy, he was the guy after the Oxia. I'm going to call it the Oxia till I read it again, because obviously I pronounced it wrong. Right. Him again, I'm trying to leave.
Oh.
That guy knows me. Okay, we're back where we was, so hopefully if I just do a little run. I didn't need to run as such, but I just wanted to hurry up slightly. Is this the bar thing? Maybe. Agrim Manor. I'm not gonna mess with any of them. I'm gonna see what options come up, at least to pick up codex pages. Obviously next time I will read the lore. Okay, I can't go in there yet because it's the prince's or the king's place. Is that? No, I've been there already. Okay. So definitely gonna leave. Okay, so I completely forgot where to go. Is this the place where I sleep? No, it's the barracks. Dear me. Right, that's where I pick up people. So this must be... That's the shopping area, so here's where character sleeps. Yay, he wasn't lost forever. Righty, so I am gonna sleep, but maybe I'm gonna change the clothes for next time. Right, it said progress is saved, so this has been KHG, and I'll see you guys next time, where it could be this game again, could be something else, but for people watching this in the playlist that will be created, see you in episode 2. This has been KHG, bye for now.